Rejoice, ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. In Bethlehem in Jewry, this blessed babe was born. And laid within a manger upon this blessed throne. The virgins born of Mary did nothing take in store. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. The Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds what tidings of the same. The blessings that the harvest from the Son of God was made. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. To the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas all others out in face. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Hi-ho, Jake. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, God bless you, Fred. Good cheer, lad. Here, have something hot to warm you.
Oh, not for me, but I will take some in for my uncle.
Why, lad? Why do you do it? Every Christmas, you come down here just to be thrown on your cheek by that old skinflint, your Uncle Scrooge.
It doesn't cost me a penny to wish him happy Christmas. And he is my uncle, after all. Oh, Miss Nellie. All good Christmas Eve to you.
And to you, lovey. Here to see old Scrooge, are you?
And to buy him a warm muffler as a token of the season.
Ha! Little good it'll do him. A Keith carries a frosty rime on his head, Scrooge, and no warmth can warm it. He's a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone, a squeezing, wrenching, scraping, clutching, rasping, covetous old sinner he is. As cold and sharp as flint. A cold Christmas he is, and make no warmth warm it.
Look at his sign up there, Scrooge and Marley. Marley's dead as a doornail all these years. Makes a man shudder to think of it. Why can't Scrooge paint out Marley's name? Marley is as dead as a doornail.
Some say Scrooge is so busy counting his money, he's not had the time to even notice his old partner Marley's dead and gone. Dead and gone!
Well, for all that, I'm still going to wish him a happy Christmas. God bless you. Happy New Year.
Wassail all over the town. Our toast is white and our ale is brown. Our bowl is made of the white maple tree. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Here's to the ox and to his right eye. Pray God send our master a good Christmas pie. A good Christmas pie as e'er I did see. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Here's to the ox and to his broad horn. Pray God send our master a good crop of corn. A good crop of corn as e'er I did see. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. And here's to the ox and to his long tail. Pray God send our master a good cask of ale. A good cask of ale as there I did see. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. And here's to the maid in the lily white smock who tripped through the door and pulled back the lock. Who tripped through the door and pulled back the pin for to let these Sail all over the town. Our toast it is white and our ale it is brown. Our pole it is made of a white maple tree. With wassail bowl we'll drink to thee.
Looking to lose your situation, are you, Cratchit?
No, sir. Certainly not, sir.
Then what do you call yourself doing, may I ask?
It's for my fire, sir. It seems a bit cold to me.
You'd rob a man in his own shop, would you, Cratchit?
No.
Rob me before my very eyes. I prepared both of our fires myself this morning. Mine is still quite sufficient. And if you've poked and fussed yours away, instead of minding your business, for which I pay you a generous wage, God knows, then I predict you and I shall part company, Cratchit.
Sir, no. My family and I, sir, I need this position, sir. I appreciate your generosity. It seems warmer somehow now, doesn't it, sir?
Merry Christmas, Uncle. God bless you.
Bah, humbug.
Christmas a humbug? You don't mean that for sure.
I certainly do. Merry Christmas. Well, what do you have to be merry about? You're poor enough.
And what right are you to be dismal? What reason have you to be morose? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Don't be angry, Uncle.
Why shouldn't I be, when I live in such a world of fools such as this? Merry Christmas. Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you, except a time to pay more bills with no money? A time to grow another year older and not another hour richer. Merry Christmas. Why, if I had my will, every idiot with Merry Christmas upon his lips would be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle!
Nephew, let me keep Christmas in my own way, and you keep it in yours.
Keep it? But you don't keep it.
Well, then let me leave it alone, then. Much good it may do you, much good it has ever done you.
There are many things by which I've derived good, but haven't profited. I dare say Christmas among the rest. But I am sure, when it has come around, that I have thought of Christmas as a good time, a kind, forgiving, charitable time. The only time I know of in a long calendar of a year where men and women seem of one consent to open their shut-up hearts freely and to think of people below them as fellow passengers to the grave and not as some other race of creatures bound on other journeys. And so, Uncle, even though it has not put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I say it has done me good and will do me good, and I say God bless it.
Another sound out of you, Cratchit, and you'll be spending Christmas by searching for a new situation. You are quite a powerful speaker, sir. It is a wonder you have not gone into Parliament.
Oh, don't be bitter, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow evening.
I'll see you in hell tomorrow.
But why, Uncle? Why?
Good afternoon, nephew.
I am sorry to find you so resolute, but I'm going to keep my Christmas humor to the last. Merry Christmas,
Good afternoon.
and a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have we the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead for 7 Christmases now. He died 7 Christmas Eves ago tonight.
Well, we have no doubt his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner.
At this festive time of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provisions for the poor and destitute, which greatly suffer at the present time.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are still. I wish I could say they were not.
Thankful. Something you said earlier made me think that something had happened to stop them in their courses.
Well, under the impression that the prisons and workhouses scarcely furnish Christian cheer of mind or body to the multitude, a few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
We choose this time because it is the time of all others, when need is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What can I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. I do not make merry myself at Christmas, and I do not help others to do so. I help to support those institutions that I just mentioned. The prisons, the workhouses, God knows they cost enough, and if people are badly off, they should go to those.
Well, many can't go there, and many would rather die.
Well, if they would rather die, they'd best get on with it and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon, my good madam, sir.
Sir, if you could please.
I understand.
It is not my business. It is up to every man to understand his own business. My business consumes me constantly. So good afternoon, sir, lady. Good afternoon! Get out of here, you ruffians, you hoodlums! Get out of my shop and don't come back! Stay out of here! Christmas. Carol. Humble. I got you, my little hoodlum! Get out of here, stay out! Hey, you forgot one! Go away and don't come back! Well, I suppose you shall be wanting the entire day tomorrow.
It's quite convenient, sir.
No, it is not quite convenient. In fact, it is quite unfair. I suppose that you would think yourself ill-used if I were to withhold half a crown from your wages for tomorrow. But no one would think me ill-used to pay a full day's wages for no work. Well, take the entire day then, but be here all the earlier the next.
Yes, of course, sir. Indeed, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Humbug! terrible way to pick a man's pocket every 25th of December. Fair. No one cared. Go home. Humbug.
Merry Christmas.
Surprise!
Oh, Peter! Frances! Oh, Belinda and Timmy! What are you doing here?
We've come to march you home, sir. It's Christmas Eve and you've no more work for the day after Christmas Day.
Oh, but Timmy, you should be in your bed, safe by the fire.
He wanted to come along with us, Father. Besides, Peter helped him most of the way. Yes, Father. Peter helped me most of the way, but I walked some of the way as well.
Oh, children. Oh, what a day we will have. What a feast. And Peter, here is a tuppence. Go and buy us a goose.
May I, Father? May I?
Belinda, we'll need onions and currants. Oh, and if there's enough in this penny, a pinch of cinnamon as well.
I'm sure I could do it, Father.
Now, Francis, Mother must have a present. Pick out the prettiest cap in the stall.
Yes, Father. I'll try.
Oh, Tim, I haven't forgotten about you, my man. Now, let's see here. I think I've just enough left for a little sugar cake. Can you handle that job, sir?
Yes, Father. Just wait till you see. Please, ma'am.
Why, yes, that's just right. Is it your present?
Yes, for our mother.
Then we best wrap it up so we don't spoil the surprise.
I've got the goose, Father. He's mine. Finest one in the shop. I've onions and curry, and there's plenty left for a bit of cinnamon as well. I have the cake, Father. Just wait till you see. Look. Won't Mother be surprised?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Bob, something for the kiddos.
Oh, no, I can't. I can't.
Please, it's Christmas.
I'll try to pay you, and next week.
When you can, next week.
Here, my friend, this ought to do to stretch the goose a bit, I'd say.
Oh, no, Jake, my man. Oh, I can't.
It's for the missus, and I'll not hear no.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Come, children, we've so much to do. We'll have the best Christmas in all of Camden Town.
I said on a sunny bank, a sunny bank, a sunny bank. I said on a sunny bank, on Christmas Day in the morning. Softly ships come sailing by, come sailing by, come sailing by. And softly ships come sailing by, on Christmas Day in the morning. And who do you think we're on the ship? We're on the ship, we're on the ship. And who do you think we're on the ship? But Joseph and his fair lady. He did whistle and she did sing, and all the bells on earth did ring. And Joseph Savior Christ was born on Christmas Day in the morning.
Humbug. Jacob Marley! It can't be. No, it can't be. Humbug. That's 4 crowns owed to me, I believe, madam.
Mr. Scrooge, I had to buy yarn, sir. I've only 2 shillings 6 pence. If you please, just give me a few more days. With the Christmas sales, I should
Well
be
then,
able to...
2 shillings 6 pence will be the interest for Christmas. You still owe the 4 crowns the next day.
Yes, Mr. Scrooge.
Let's see here. J. Calkins! That's a full pound owed from you tonight.
But Mr. Scrooge, it's Christmas, and my family...
Yes, Christmas. Well then, it'll be a full pound and half a crown the next day.
No. Why, yes, of course, Mr. Scrooge.
Yes, of course. Get out of my way. Go about your business. Go home, you idiots! Idiots. Marley's ghost? Come now. Who are you?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Can you sit down?
I can.
Then do so.
You do not believe in me.
I don't.
Why do you not trust your senses?
Because a little thing affects them. A small disorder of the stomach makes them weak. There's a bit of undigested beef about you, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, underdone bit of potato. Why, there's more gravy than the grave about you, I wager. You see this toothpick?
I do.
You're not looking at it.
But I see it, notwithstanding.
Well, I have but to swallow this, and an entire legion of goblins will torment me the rest of my day. All of my creation. Humbug, I say. Humbug.
No!
Oh! Mercy! Mercy, dreadful apparition!
Man!
What do you want with me?
Of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
I do. I must. But tell me, why do spirits walk the earth, and what do they want from me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within walk abroad and among his fellow men and travel far and wide. And
no, stay away.
If that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. I am doomed to wander through the world. Oh, woe is me. And I must witness what I cannot share, but might have shared in life and turned to happiness.
You are fettered. Tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard, and I girded it on of my own free will. And of my own free will I wore it. Would its pattern seem strange to you? Would you know the width and the length of the chain that you bear yourself? It was as long and full and heavy as this 7 Christmas Eves ago. And you have labored on it since. Yours is a burdensome chain. Oh, no space of regret can make amends for life's opportunities misused, and such was I. Oh, such was I.
Oh, you were always such a good man of business, Jacob.
Oh! Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, benevolence were all my business. At this time of the rolling year, I suffered most. Oh, why did I walk through the crowds of my fellow men with my eyes turned down? Why? Hear me, Scrooge, for my time is nearly gone. I come tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and a hope to avoid my fate. A chance and a hope of my procuring, Ebenezer.
You were always such a good friend to me, Jacob. Thank you.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is this the chance and hope you were speaking of,
It
Jacob?
is.
Why, think I'd rather not.
Oh, without their visit, you cannot hope to shun the path that I tread. Expect the first tomorrow night when the bell tolls one.
Might I have them all at once and be done with it?
Expect the second the next night when the clock strikes 2. And the third the next night when the bell sounds 3. Expect to see me no more, but looked at for your sake. You remember what has passed between us. Oh, good night, Ebenezer. Goodbye.
Hey. Oh. Jacob. Where are you? Oh, Jacob. Wait. Humbug. Humbug. 3. Humbug. Oh. Oh. Oh, no ghost.
Ebenezer!
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
Your past, Ebenezer Scrooge. Your past.
What would you have with me here tonight?
I am here regarding your welfare, Ebenezer. Oh, dear me, what a crotchety old thing you have become. Nevertheless, we shall see what can be done. Come, walk with me. Oh, do calm yourself, Ebenezer.
I'm mortal and I might fall.
Take my hand.
Oh, so far up. Oh, I just fell. So far up in the sky.
We're almost there. Now,
Enough already!
look about you, Ebenezer. Do you remember where we are?
Remember, I was born in this place. I was a boy here. There I am in my dear sister Fan.
Ebenezer, your lip is trembling. And what's this upon your
Nothing. Tenfold. Nothing at all.
Now, do you remember where we are?
Remember? Of course I could walk it blindfolded. Look, there's the Verrill farm, and next door is the Rostons. There's the Crooked Bridge and the church and the river. Oh, here comes my good friend Tom Spicer to ride me on his new Christmas party. What ho, Tommy boy! What a fine new morning! Merry Christmas!
Ebenezer, these are shadows of the things that have been. They have no consciousness of us. Look now, we'll see another Christmas.
Yes, I know. Poor lad. I wish but it's too late. Too late.
What's the matter, Ebenezer?
Oh, nothing. There was just a child singing a Christmas carol outside my window last night. I should have given him something, that's all.
Do stop sniveling.
Oh.
Eddie! I've come to bring you home! Home! Home? Can it be true? Yes, home for good and all. Father has grown so much kinder, and he wants you home with us. You'll attend the school nearby, but first, we'll spend Christmas together and have the merriest time in all the world. Dan, dear sister, great. We'll spend every Christmas together at home forever, forever, forever. Forever, forever, forever.
Dear, precious Fan, my sister.
She died, quite a young woman, I believe.
Yes, Spirit.
And I remember she left children of her own.
Yes, one child, my nephew.
That smiling, delightful young man who came by today to wish you good cheer.
Yes.
That was your own sister's child?
Yes, Spirit.
And you wished him boiled in his own pudding, with a stake of holly through his heart.
Oh, show me no more, Spirit. Conduct me home.
Well, Ebenezer, do you recall this place? Do you know it?
No, I was apprenticed here. That's me right there.
And who have we here, Ebenezer?
That's old Fezziwig. Oh dear, bless his heart, old Fezziwig alive again.
Yo-ho, my boys! Ebenezer, Dick!
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Dick Watkins, to be sure. Oh. Yes, that's him right there.
Hilly-ho, my boys! It's Christmas Eve. No more work tonight. Let's have the shutters up before a man can say, Jack Robinson! Oh, clear away. We need plenty of room. Clear away. Oh, and I'll give it a bit of the sweet. Yes, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. And we'll have a merry What news is this?
Oh, it's Christmas Eve at last!
Christmas Eve at last, yes it is.
You must sing a dance for Mama! They'll be of you all the while!
Cold roast and plenty there.
Fezziwig.
These are shadows of the past. To them, we are invisible.
Let's start the music.
Well done, all. Well done. My dancing day.
Tomorrow shall be my dancing day.
I would my true love bring so chance.
I would my true love bring so chance to
See the legend of my play. Call my true love to my dance. Sing all my love. Oh, my love, my love, my love, my love. It's now begun for my true love.
Contain yourself, Ebenezer. What old Fezziwig has done here, it seems a small matter, a trifle, to make all these silly folks so full of joy.
A small matter?
It is. What has he done? He's provided some music, a few cakes, and perhaps a little ale. He spent but a few pounds of his own mortal money, 3 or 4 perhaps. Does that warrant such gratitude?
The money is of no significance, Spirit. He holds the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our work burdensome or light, a joy or a toil. And if that power lies in words and deeds, in things so insignificant that you can't add them or count them up, what then? The happiness he gives us is as much great as if it cost a fortune.
What's the matter, Ebenezer?
Nothing.
Something, I think.
Oh, I was just wishing I could say a word or two to my clerk just now, that's all.
Susanna.
Christmas all. Merry Christmas to us all.
Merry Christmas.
Joe.
Merry Christmas.
One dance more. Another song. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Ebenezer, these shadows, they're shadows of the past, and the past cannot be called back.
Show me no more, Spirit. Conduct me from this place.
One shadow more.
I don't wish to see it.
Quickly now, my time grows short.
Excuse me, Abby, but it's grown quite late.
I've only got a few more things to finish here.
Yes, I'm sure. Dear Abby, your business has quite consumed you.
It occupies me, yes. I'll be a good man of business. You may be sure of that.
I have no doubt. Your business has the heart and the affection that you once shared for me. I see that an idol has replaced me in your eyes.
No, what idol?
A golden one, made of golden coins.
I have not changed toward you.
You are changed. When our contract was made, you were a different man.
I was just a boy.
Your own feelings tell you that you are not what you are now. May your coins cheer and comfort you in the time to come, as I would have tried to do. Now I release you, with a heart full of love for the man that you once were. May you be happy in the life you've chosen.
Bill! Bill!
Spirit, remove me from this place.
Ebenezer, these are shadows, the things that have been. They are what they are. The past cannot be changed.
But I cannot bear it any longer. Show me no more. Leave me, Spirit. Leave me.
Goodbye, Ebenezer.
Go away. Take me home.
Good night. Good night, Effie.
Take me home. Leave me, Spirit. Haunt me no more.
Oh, come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel. Tell thanks to thee, O Israel.
Humbug!
Humbug!
The boar's head in hand bear I, bedecked with bays and rosemary, and I pray my masters be merry, cotesti sin convivio, caput apri defero, redens laudes domino.
Who's that? What? Where are you? I know you're there somewhere.
Arise, man, and know me better. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me.
I'm afraid, Spirit.
Oh, come here, Scrooge. Here, have some of this.
What is it?
Well, try it and see.
Delicious.
Behold.
Oh, I've never seen such an abundance.
Yes.
Such a feast.
You and I, Scrooge, have much to share with our fellow man, if we so choose. Here, have some more.
I don't mind if I do. Delicious. What do you call it?
Oh, I call it...
Eggnog?
No, I call it the milk of human kindness. The boar's head, as I understand,
is the rarest dish in all the land.
And thus bedecked with a gay garland, let us servire
cantico. Caput apres de ferro, redunt laudes Domino. Tonight, Spirit, if you have aught to teach me, conduct me where you will. Let me profit by it.
Touch my robe. Observe.
The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown.
Why, look, Mother. Our brother looks like a grown-up man. Where did you get your new clothes, Peter?
My father gave them to me to wear for Christmas dinner.
Your sleeves want turning. Here, let me help you.
Listen, the potatoes are boiling up. Hear them knocking at the saucepan lid?
Mind, Peter, take care, or you'll boil your sleeves and collars and all. Whatever's gotten your precious father then, and your brother, Tiny Tim? And Martha wasn't as late last Christmas Day by half an hour.
Here's Martha, Mother.
Here's Martha, Mother. Hurrah! Martha's home. Now we'll have a Christmas.
My, Peter, just look at you. So tall, Peter.
Hurrah, Martha. There's such a goose.
I know, Francis. Why, just in the lane, past the baker's, I smelled the goose and knew it for our own.
Bless your heart alive, my dear. How late you are.
We had a great deal of work to finish in the shop last night, Mother, and had to clear away this morning.
Well, never mind, so long as you're home. Are you well, my dear?
Of course, Mother. Not to worry.
Sit ye down before the fire, my dear, and have a warm. Lord bless ye.
No, there's Father coming. Hide, Martha, hide. Where? In the wash house. Behind the Christmas tree. Under the table.
That was quite a ride, sir.
Well, Peter, don't you look fine? Come here, sir. All you need is a hat. Where's our Martha?
Not coming.
Not coming? Not coming for Christmas Day?
Surprise, Mother. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Martha.
Oh, Tim, Merry Christmas.
May we bring in the pudding now, Mother?
Please, but suppose it should not be done enough.
I'm sure it must be.
I don't know.
Suppose somebody should have gotten over the wall of the backyard, smelling our plum pudding, broken into the wash house, and stolen it away.
Dear me, no.
Don't tease so, Peter.
You better let the children rescue the pudding at once, dear.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Do take care of bringing it in.
Come along, Tim, into the wash house. You can hear the pudding singing in the goblin. Plum pudding, plum pudding.
Oh, welcome home, Martha.
And how did our little Tim behave?
Oh, as good as gold and better. He thinks the strangest things when he sits by himself so much. The strangest things you've ever heard. Why, today he told me, coming home from church, that he hoped the people saw him Because he's crippled, and it might do them good to remember upon this Christmas day who made the lame beggars walk and the blind men see. Oh, Martha, our Tim is getting stronger. He'll be well soon.
That's wonderful. Ta-ta-da! The cracker plum pudding! Finest in the land.
Ooh, it's hot.
Mike, don't burn your fingers.
Where's the towel?
Peter took the towel.
We have the towel. It's hot.
Ooh, a great deal of steam.
Suppose it should break in turning out.
Wow! A wonderful pudding, dear.
A smell like washing day. Smell like an eating house and a pastry cook next door to each other. And a laundry shop next to that. Oh, a wonderful pudding, Mother.
Martha, will you fetch the goose and Bob the punch? Peter, your potatoes. Here's the gravy, hissing hot.
And here's the applesauce. And here's the goose. Goose! Goose! We want goose! Goose!
Will not bear shrieks for goose before it's your turn to be served.
The other night I saw a sight, a star as bright as day, and there among a maiden sang, bye bye, bye bye, Lulay. My own dear son, whence are you come? Are you not gone away? But nevertheless, I will not cease to sing bye bye, Lulay. The angels bright round him shall light and guard him night and day. And in that sight you may delight to sing bye bye, Lulay. I think it right, the Lord of might should lie in rich array. But nevertheless, I will not cease to sing bye bye, Lulay.
Within your arms you keep me warm and guard me night and day. But if I weep and do not sleep, then sing bye bye,
Oh, Merry Christmas, my dears. God bless us.
God bless us. God bless us, everyone.
Spirit, tell me, does Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat beside the poor chimney corner, a crutch without an owner. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, Spirit, say that he will be spared.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, no. What then? If the child shall surely die, let him do it and decrease the surplus population.
Show me no more, Spirit.
Shh, listen.
Now, my dears, to Mr. Scrooge, the founder of our feast.
The founder of our feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon. And I hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, it's Christmas Day. The children?
Well, it should be Christmas Day, Bob, before one toasts to the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. Now, you know he is, Robert. No one knows that better than you, my love. I'll drink to his health for your sake and the day's, but not to his. To Mr. Scrooge.
To Mr. Scrooge.
is it, man? What is that I see there on your cheek?
Nothing. Pimple. Nothing.
Lucy's lips are sealed with a kiss. Where's your crazy uncle this Christmas, Fred?
Oh yes, old Scrooge. He make us toast to year after year.
Fred would bite him round, you may be sure.
He's a comical old fellow, my Uncle Scrooge. He called Christmas a humbug, and he chased me from his shop.
Oh. I hear your uncle is very rich, Fred. Very, very rich.
Oh, and what of that? His wealth is of no use to him. He does no good with it. He doesn't make himself comfortable with it. And he doesn't have the satisfaction of ever thinking he's going to benefit us from it.
I have no patience with him.
I have. I am sorry for him. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. Who suffers from his ill will? Himself. Here, he gets it into his head to dislike us, and he won't come join us for dinner. What's the consequence?
I think he misses out on a very good dinner.
Ah, true. That is true. Oh, thank you.
Now enough of Scrooge. How about a game, everyone?
Oh, yes.
Let's play as well.
Oh,
Excellent, excellent.
Who'll be first?
Oh, Topper.
Topper. I have the blindfold. Okay. No peeking.
No peeking.
Tight, good and tight.
Spinning fast.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Someplace around there.
Now who can this be?
Lucy.
Whose curls?
Lucy.
Whose necklace?
Lucy.
Whose laces?
Lucy.
Lucy!
Come, Scrooge, my time goes short.
No. One half hour more, please, Spirit. Please.
Now, how about another game?
Oh, another game. Another game.
I have one.
What?
Perhaps yes and no.
Excellent.
Yes
choice.
and no.
Excellent
That's
choice.
my favorite.
Okay, now watch me very closely. Tell me what I am.
Are you a wild animal?
Yes.
Oh, a tiger.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
A bear.
No.
Grumps and growls sometimes.
Not a badger.
A dancing bear.
No. No.
Lives in Africa.
No.
Hyena. Lives in London.
London? Yes. Lives in London. Okay.
Prowls the streets, no doubt.
Yes. Shall I show you again?
Yes.
Okay.
Topper, you're cheating.
Now watch very closely.
Disagreeable, you say?
Yes.
Mean and stingy, too?
Yes.
I know what it is. I know the answer.
What is it?
Uncle Scrooge.
Oh, yes.
To Uncle Scrooge. He's given us much merriment, and it would be unkind to at least drink to his health.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to him, wherever he may be.
He wouldn't take it from me, but may have it nonetheless. To Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge.
Here, here, to Uncle Scrooge. And to you and your health. Merry Christmas.
The old year now away is fled, the new year is entered, and let us now our sins down tread, and joyfully all appear. Let us merry be this day, and let us now both sport and play. Hang grief, cast care away, God send you a happy new year. And now with New Year's gifts each friend unto each other they do send. God grant we may our lives amend, and joyfully all appear. Let us merry be this day, and let us now both sport and play. Hang grief, cast care away, God send you a happy new year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Wait, don't go. No. One more game. Yes and no. A blind man's bluff. Blind man's bluff. Blind man's bluff. Spirit. Ghost of Christmas present, where are you? Don't leave me. Spirit.
The present is fading fast, Scrooge. Seize it, love it, care for your fellow man, for the present fades and is soon gone. Gone. Gone.
Don't go. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Oh. Frightful place. I am in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come. You are here to show me those things that have not yet happened, but may happen yet in the time left to me. Is that it, Spirit? Oh, ghost of the future. I dread you more than any other specter I have yet seen. Will you not speak to me? Then lead on, dread spirit. Lead on.
No, I don't know much about it either way. I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
Why, what was the matter with him? I thought he'd never die.
Well, then what did he do with his money?
I haven't heard.
Left it to his company, perhaps. He didn't leave it to me, that's all I know.
It's likely to be the cheapest funeral upon my life. I don't know anybody that's going to go to it. Maybe we should throw a party and volunteer.
Well, I don't mind going if a lunch is provided, but if I'm going, I must be fed.
What odds? What odds, Mrs. Gilbert? Everyone has the right to take care of themselves. He always did.
That's true indeed, no man more so.
Well, then don't stand there staring, woman, like you were afraid. Who's the wiser? We're not going to pick holes in each other's coats.
No, I should hope not.
Very well, then. Who's the worst off for the loss of a few things like these? Not a dead man, I suppose. There's someone in the bed. There is someone in the bed.
A family member, here for the funeral.
No, it's him.
Him? The dead him?
What is the matter with you?
It's him!
Silver, come back here. Come back here. Very well then. Very well. Just. He's not going to need this to keep him warm where he's going, I'm thinking.
Well, if he wanted to keep it after he was dead, why wasn't he natural in his lifetime? If he had been, maybe he'd have had somebody here with him when he was struck with death. Instead of lying there all alone, gasping for his last breath all by himself.
Truer words were never spoke. 'Tis a judgment on him. Now come over here and help me up on this bed. Over here and help me on this bed. Silver, where are you? Okay, come on. Okay, I got it. Oh, very well then.
You're gonna take the bed curtains and him lying there?
Well, sure. Curtains, rings, and all.
Why, you were born to make your fortune.
Well, I shan't fill my hand by standing by and leaving it empty, shall I, dear? Get away. Down. Pardon me.
What if he died of something catching?
Well, I wouldn't let that worry me if I were you, dearie. Look, what's that around his neck?
He won't let go.
He's dead.
He moved.
He's dead. Well, that's the end of it then. He frightened everyone away from him when he was alive, to profit us when he's dead.
Oh, money. It's not full. We have room for more.
Well then, perhaps we should clean out, clean up in the dining room.
Spirit, the case of this unhappy man might be my own. This is a fearful place. Let us go. Ghost of the future, something informs me that our parting moment is at hand. But tell me, Tell me something of tenderness connected with a death.
And he took a child and set him in the midst of them.
The color hurts my eyes. Now they're better. It makes them weak by candlelight, and I wouldn't show weak eyes to your father when he comes home for the world. It must be near his time.
Pastor, rather, but I think he walked a little slower these past few years, Mother.
I have known him to walk with Tiny Tim on his shoulders, very fast indeed.
And so have I.
But our Tim was so light to carry, and your father loved him so that it was no problem. There's your father at the door. You're late, Bob. Gave us pause to worry for you.
I took some flowers, a primrose. Tim used to love the colors so. It'd do your hearts all good to see how green the place is. And now I saw old Scrooge's nephew on the street today, and he was heartily sorry about Tim and asked to be remembered to my good wife. By the by, how he knew that, I do not know.
Knew what, my dear?
Well, that you are a good wife.
Everybody knows that.
Hear, hear.
Well said, my lad, well said. And now, he also asked to convey to you, Peter, the offer of a fine new situation.
Only hear that, Peter.
Just as likely as not. Peter will soon be setting up for himself and keeping company with someone.
One of these days.
Yes, one of these days indeed. But none of us shall forget this first parting there was amongst us, shall we, for Tiny Tim?
Spirit, are these the shadows of things that will be, or the shadows of things that may yet be? Oh, Spirit, show me no more, but tell me, who was that man I saw lying there dead and alone?
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, no. Oh, Spirit, no. Say it isn't so. Oh, no. Oh, these shadows may yet change. Yes. I will honor Christmas in my heart. I'll try to keep it all the year round. I will live in it, the past and the present and the future. But say that these awful words may yet be sponged from the stone. No, I am not the man I once was. Oh, Spirit. Oh, hear me, Spirit. I am changed. I am not the man I was once before. Oh, Spirit. The bedpost is my own. The bed is my own. The room is my own. And best and happiest of all, the day is my own before me to make amends. Oh, Jacob Marley, and the Christmas time be praised. I don't know what to say. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel, as merry as a schoolboy, as giddy as a drunken man. Oh, but whoo, hello! Hello, heavenly skies! Sweet fresh air, merry bells, gorgeous, gorgeous day. Hello, young man! What is today?
Excuse me?
Oh, hello there, my fine fellow. Can you tell me what today is?
Why, it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day. I have not missed it. Oh, the spirits did it all in one night. Oh. Hello, my fine fellow.
Hello.
Do you know the poulterer's over on the corner in the next street? But one, the one with the prize Christmas goose hanging in the shop window. Not the tiny Christmas goose, but the big one.
The one as big as me?
Oh, yes. Oh, smart lad. Smart lad. Brilliant lad. Yes, my buck, the one as big as you.
Yes, it is hanging there right now.
It is? Oh, then you must go and buy it. There you are. Be back within 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown. I'm going to take it to Bob Cratchit's. That turkey is twice the size of Tiny Tim. Hello! Merry Christmas! And to all, Happy New Year! Madam?
Oh, well, Mr. Scrooge, I didn't expect you so early.
Never mind, madam. Your debt is cancelled. Merry Christmas.
Are you quite all right, sir?
Jake, Merry Christmas, my good man.
Mr. Scrooge, perhaps a bit of a lie down, sir, till you've quite recovered yourself.
Oh, yes, that's it exactly, Jake. I have recovered myself. Merry Christmas!
Mr. Scrooge!
Oh, let's see. I must buy some gifts for my clerk's family. Here you are, madam. We shall need warm caps and mufflers for Martha and Belinda and Tiny Tim and Francis. Oh, yes, and in the missus also.
You're going to buy presents for Bob Cratchit?
Why, yes, it is Christmas Day. Oh, let's see now. Yes, we'll need all of these. Thank you. Oh, my dear sir, madam, Merry Christmas. I hope your day yesterday was quite successful. And I am sorry for being such a bore yesterday.
Mr. Scrooge?
Oh, yes, well, I tend to make up for it generously.
Mr. Scrooge, are you serious?
I am quite serious, madam. Not a farthing less. There are quite a few back payments included in that.
My dear sir, I don't know what to say to such.
Oh, don't say
such-
anything. Don't say anything. Just come around tomorrow.
I will, yes.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Here, look, Uncle Scrooge.
Oh, Trumpet, let's go around the other way. I won't have our Christmas spoiled by his good
Nephew,
humor.
nephew, niece, would you know me? Well, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Bless my soul. Uncle, what did you say?
My dear, yesterday this fine fellow was ill-used by a crabby old man, and would you please ask him to forgive this foolish old man?
Uncle?
Nephew. Merry Christmas, nephew. Merry Christmas.
You must join us for Christmas dinner.
Oh, shall I?
Yes.
Oh, you'd let me in?
Yes, of course.
Very well. Oh, we'll have a fine party. We'll have food and lots of games, blind man's bluff. Oh, but first, I must take this prize turkey to my clerk's house and pay these lads half a crown. I don't know you, but I do know you. Thank you, my lad. Oh, and then we have parcels for my clerk's family. Yes. Oh, my dear, do you suppose we should take dollies for the girls?
Yes.
And perhaps a drum for Peter, and a horsey, a pony for Tiny Tim.
Oh, yes.
And perhaps chestnuts, sugar cakes, and holly, a gingerbread house, and some gumdrops, perhaps. Yes, we're going to have a merry time. Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Wonderful.
Merry Christmas. Off we go then.
Wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come, the one dream so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Nor no daily beggars that beg from door to door, but we are neighbors' children whom you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
Whatever has gotten your precious father then, and your brother Tiny Tim? And Martha wasn't as late last Christmas Day by half an hour.
Here's Martha, Mother. Here's Martha, Mother. Hurrah! Martha's home. Now we'll have a Christmas.
My, Peter, just look at you. So tall, Peter.
Hurrah, Martha. There's such a goose.
I know, Francis. Why, just in the lane past the baker's. I smelled the goose and knew it for our own.
Bless your heart alive, my dear. How late you are.
We had a great deal of work to finish in the shop last night, Mother, and had to clear away this morning.
Well, never mind, so long as you're home. Are you well, my dear?
Of course, Mother, not to worry.
Sit ye down before the fire, my dear, and have a warm. Lord bless ye.
No, there's Father coming. Hi, Martha, hi. Where? In the wash house, behind the Christmas tree, under the table. Whoa.
That was quite a ride, sir.
Oh, well, Peter, don't you look fine? Come here, lad. All you need is a hat. But where's Martha?
Not coming.
Not coming. Not coming upon Christmas Day.
Surprise, Father. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Martha.
Oh, Tim, Merry Christmas.
Come along, Tim, into the wash house. You can hear the pudding singing in the cup. May we ask them in, Mother? Yes, please.
What? Carolers? Carolers are coming in the house.
To a happy new year. up, Tim, lad. Ride the pony. Giddy up.
Mr. Scrooge. I don't know what to say, sir.
Merry Christmas, Bob. And forgive me, lad. Forgive me.
Mr. Scrooge, I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
what
no,
to say.
no, don't say anything. Just, I'll see you tomorrow bright and early.
Oh, yes, of course, indeed, sir.
To discuss doubling your wages.
Glory be!
He's lost his wits.
And Tim, lad, my nephew here tells me that he has a doctor friend that will be round to see you tomorrow. If that's quite convenient, missus.
Why, Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge, we cannot afford a doctor.
Oh, the bills will all come to me.
It's time for Christmas dinner.
Oh, what's that?
It's time for Christmas dinner.
Oh, it is. Well, we must be off then. I'm having Christmas dinner with my family.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
Oh. Well then, Merry Christmas. Goodbye.
Mr. Scrooge, won't you stay for dinner? We have a goose in the
Oh, I know you do, Tim, lad. Yes, and a fine goose it is. And thank you, lad, from the bottom of my heart. But I must go and have Christmas with my family now, Tim. Yes, but thank you, lad. God bless you. God bless you from the bottom of my heart.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
This